shark. Scared me. A couple boats going by here. Maybe I can bum a ride. So it's really shallow water and black muddy bottom will hold snook. He'll be back there trying to stay warm. Little bonnethead shark. It's like trout fishing up in the river here. Beautiful speckled trout. Right in this super shallow water. Oh, welcome back to the harbor, Charlotte Harbor. Out here today on Gasparilla Sound. Beautiful, beautiful fall morning. We've got a little bit of a east wind, not much at all, very light wind. So it's gonna work along this island. Gonna start out here on the open flat and just work along the west side of this island and see what we can do. I've got 5 pinfish and a few white bait, not many, but got the old waiting station out again, and got good water clarity here. So let's dive in. I think I got everything I need. And we're not gonna need that chumming bat. Took me a little while to get bait this morning and didn't get a whole lot of it, but I got enough. Mostly pinfish, as I said. Definitely enough to have fun. Boy, that water is feeling nice. Little chill to it. The warm sun. I like it. All right. Let's get clipped up. Make sure I'm far enough out here. Don't want to come back to a boat that's floating away. Need a power pole. There we go. That ought to keep her. Let's go this way. All right, so we've got a pretty nice marbly bottom here. Mixture of sand and grass. See a lot of mullet out there. A bunch of mullet over here on the inside as well. Maybe I'll save that for on the way back, because there is a trough over here. It's really shallow, but there's a nice trough. But let's just get started right here. Here we go. Here we go. We got something picking up here. Little trout. Get on the board. It was right in that little sand hole. Boy, that's a pretty good sized pinfish for you to choke down there, buddy. Pretty little trout. That'll get us started anyway. Since we got a bunch of white bait right here, I'll pitch this white bait out real quick. See if we can match the hatch. Oh, something on to me as soon as he landed. Didn't stand a chance. Oh, you know what it is? Needle nose. Needle nose is on it. Get off. Probably killed my bait. Tangled me up. Dreaded needle nose. still flickering. Those needlenose just swim right at the very top of the water. And anything that splashes next to them, they hit it. Just walked up on a snook, got a little too close to him. He was right here in this hole. Sand flat, just kind of sitting there sunning. He took off, but I'm not sure if it was because of me or not. Okay, here's a couple right in front of me. 2 snook right in front of me. Huh. Oh wait. Let's stay up here where it's a little more shallow. Just work the edge right where it drops off. Yeah, it is so pretty out here. There's sheephead cruising along in the shallows. Oh, nice fish on me right now. Nice trout, just gobbled it up. Just watched him do it too. Nice trout. Nice trout, right at the top of the water there. I was reeling it in and I saw this fish just swimming right behind it. Gave it some slack, choked it down. You gotta let him settle that pinfish in his mouth. That pinfish got so many spines. You want to let it get in his mouth, have it turned around, gently start to pull it. The head of the pinfish will start to come out of the mouth. He'll close his mouth, and then the circle hook hopefully will do its job like it did here just perfectly. And lock him up right in the corner of his mouth. Wow, this is so awesome. It's like trout fishing up in the river here. Beautiful speckled trout. Right in this super shallow water. Awesome. Look at that. That's a nice trout. It's a solid trout. All right. That's a fat fish right there. Don't jump. Don't jump. I got you. I got you right where I want you, buddy. Nice. Thick. That's a nice meaty trout right there. That's what you like to take home. See how that circle hook just curled right into his mouth? And then the fun part is curling it back out. Yeah, buddy, you were not getting that one out, were you? Get my pliers out. Need to get a good pair of floating pliers, or what I need to get is a float attached to my pliers, and I can just toss them on the waiting station. Heck yeah, look at that fish. Pretty, beautiful trout. I'll catch these all day long. Nice cold water. See you later, buddy. That pinfish meal is on me. Yeah, as soon as I got up into this shallow water, started seeing some snook, and right away there was that trout. That little guy. All right, who's next? Let's walk out here a little bit. Man, you can't beat this. This beautiful, beautiful flat, clear water, nice and cold, secluded island. little white bait since that's what came up and volunteered. I don't have many. I think I only have about a half a dozen of these, and I got about 2 dozen pinners. That ought to be enough for a late morning trip. You don't have to get out super early once the water starts getting cold. It's still better to. Now, once the water's cold, like winter time, it's actually not better to really let that sun pop up, let the fish warm up. You know, like mid-December, January, February, but this is the day before Thanksgiving. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this up. Oh, just scared a school sheep head there. But, you know, once it gets cold, say say January, February, you know, then you definitely would be better off just going out a little bit later in the morning, like 9, 10 o'clock. But this time of year, it doesn't hurt either if you can't get an early start, especially if you're going to have live bait, shrimp. And you don't have to catch your own bait. You can go to the bait shop and get you 4 or 5 dozen shrimp and a dozen of pinfish. You could have fun all day. All right, I've got a snook right there, just sunning himself. So far they've rejected all of my pinfish. Let's see if I throw a frisky little white bait up there, what it'll do. If I can catch one. Got it. Took me so long, I don't know if he's still there. These, you can hook them any way you like. They're so soft. They got no pins, nothing really to defend themselves. He grabs them, he grabs head first, tail first, doesn't matter. Where'd he go? There we go. Water is clear though. You might be seeing my 30-pound braid, 30-pound leader and tackle out there. Just free lining, no weight, no split shot. Boy, there's another one right there. I'm seeing snook and I'm throwing white bait. And I'm not catching a whole lot. So, I mean, I'm in the right spot. There we go, another trout. Just watched him eat that. These trout are not so fussy. That's good. Rolled right off that grass flat, and as soon as it got to the open sand, he crunched it. Thankfully, trout are playing along. These snook are being fussy. Easy, easy, easy. Hold still, buddy. It's a pretty fish. Oh yeah. All right, here he goes. Off he goes. Let's just walk along here for a minute and look. I see a snook. I want to try throwing a white bait at him. Okay, okay. Something picking me up. Got it settled yet? Come on. Nope. There we go. No wonder. No wonder you couldn't decide. Little bitty trout. Look at him swimming in there. Kill my bait. Are you still alive? Barely. Let me give you one quick cast. Big red. Nice red right out in front of me. Just let that thing sit there. Come on. I got a small pinfish on. He's heading just very slowly in my general direction. Not sure where I'm at. Oh. Very shallow, very shallow. Ah! Spooked him. It's coming right at me. Just give him a second here. It's coming right into this sand, this depression right here. There he's. Yeah. Fish are too spooky right now. This water's so darn clear. Even with live bait, these fish are spooky. I'm getting to see a lot of action. I just watched the trout. As soon as I turn my camera off, watch the trout come right up. And here he is. Here he is. He just choked it down again. Very cool. And he just spit that pinfish. There's a pinfish. He left it for a minute and he came back for it. But hey, I'm glad the trout are playing the game. I mean, I'm seeing redfish, I'm seeing snook. This trout is not healthy. Let's turn him around and get him back good. Get him back quick. Not healthy at all. You can't really see it too well there, but I could feel it. He felt really bumpy, and his scales were coming off. Not a healthy fish. I've seen that before with snook. Let's make sure we got bait in here. Yeah, we still got plenty of bait. I'm not sure what kind of disease it is or what causes that in these fish. But he didn't put up much of a fight. Come on, where's a nice red? Okay, here we go. I just got picked up. Something. Oh, you guys point in the right direction here. Something picked me up. Pretty good hit at first. See if he comes back for it. Like that trout I just watched. He choked it down. And I never even felt it. I wouldn't even have known it if I wasn't watching. And then I just let it sit there and he came back for it. Come on back. Probably was just a little trout, but There's some other fish swimming around here too. We got a little cove coming up here with a bit of a mouth to it, a bit of a creek mouth that we'll be able to pitch to. This high water might be something sitting there. There we go. Been a long time. Come on, man. Man, decent little bite there. And he pulled me off. Almost coming to the end of this very long island. Got a little cove at the end. We're gonna poke our nose in. Passed a few more reds as I've been walking here. But they've just been turning their nose up at me. I know there's fish there. I think I'm just stuck on this slack tide this last hour. Tide's about to turn. Light's about to turn. That's what I think. There's fish here. Breeze has shifted a little bit to the southwest, so I'm getting a little ripple on the water here. Hopefully give me a little cover. These fish have been really spooky. Again, these waves coming in are just boat wake. Something chewing on me. There's a fish, finally. Got in some deeper water here. No! A fat mudcat. Dadgummit. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Swallowed it too. There's a fish. Nope, let it go. Hey, come it. Right out front of here, we got a little bit of a bay that moves back in there. There we go. He come back. Nope, nope, missed it again. That's a. What is that? I think that was a snook. He missed it again. Is he back on it? Yeah, he's back on it again. There we go. Oh no, that's a catfish. You gotta be kidding me. Second catfish. That snook came up there and hit it twice. I got the freaking catfish. Oh man, it's been one of them mornings. Just gonna see if there's any snook hiding around this bay, the mouth of this bay. And let's see. We get this guy turned around and maybe there's still some fish around. Hate messing with catfish. All right, that catfish out of here. I know that was a snook that hit me twice first, though. Take our nose back here a little bit. I don't think there's enough water to hold anything, but let's take a quick peek. As we get into colder water, winter, these deep pockets with really shallow water and black muddy bottom will hold snook. They'll be back there trying to stay warm. I'm not seeing anything except for a little bait flicker right there. Actually, it drops down pretty deep here. Oh, barracuda. Little barracuda coming out. All right, well, I've made it to the very end of this long island. I've got quite a march back. Seen a lot of fish, have caught very few. Whew. Shark scared me. Thought it was something bigger. Just a little bonnet head. Seen a lot of fish, caught very few. I'm gonna sit right here, throw a few white baits, see if I can pick up a nice trout. Oh man, it's been one of those days. See if I can pick up a nice trout before I march back, and then I've got a plan B with the remainder of my bait. That was a decent little run. What was that? Get some big trout out here. Haven't done much since that first fish of the day, that nice big trout. Been a rough day. A couple boats blowing by here, maybe I can bum a ride.
Now and I love redfish, and I got two nice trout here I'm gonna go eat.
Oh, cool.
I got a 19 and an 18.
Wait, you're doing better than I am. I weighed the entire island. I've just got 4 trout, so.
Oh.
But what did you get your trout on?
Mirror lure.
Yep.
7. I like the XL.
And then with that kind of a boat, you can fish these areas, but you know, it's not for everybody. Everybody doesn't like wade fishing. I haven't thought of nothing all day, and then I just stepped out onto the end of this island.
Yeah. Got
out pretty deep, and you're just, you know, not thinking about anything, and just whoosh, a big flash in front of me, and it was a shark, but it was a bonnet head shark.
Okay.
And they're harmless.
Yeah. Like
Completely harmless, but when he first flashes you, you kind of like, what the heck am I doing out here? But no, the guy that I wade fish with a little bit, he lives on Boca Grande. He's been doing it.
I watched that episode.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 40 years. He makes these.
Okay.
He's a great guy, and he, you know, he's never had an issue. But stingrays, got a late start. Took me a while to get bait, which is why I don't like getting bait. Like the Salt Strong guys preach, you know, just go right out and throw your lures, which I like doing that too. But I've been doing it since I started the channel, so I was like, wanted to mix it up. No, you got to have a trolling motor, and you got to have once you get a trolling motor and a shallower boat, it changes everything. You know, it depends on what you like doing. I mean, you can if you're just cut baiting out here on the outer islands, you can do that from that boat. But if you're throwing artificials, you definitely got to have a trolling motor. Oh, that's cool. Ran into that guy. I think his name was Dwayne. I think he said. Nice guy. He's a subscriber to my channel. I am so far from my boat, guys. You can't even see it. That boat that you can see, well, I'm the one that's even past that, since you probably can't see the end of this super long island. He's like, that's a long walk. Probably would have gave me a ride if I asked for it, but I need the exercise. But anyway, gonna march down here, get to my boat, hop in, and there's this little spot. I got about 5 pinfish left. I got a spot, we're gonna hit it with the boat and see if I can get a snook. It's still a beautiful day though, I must say. Little bonnet head shark. A little school of sand brim went by him. He turned around and tried following him for a minute. Now we're getting back to the boat. Alright, well guys, rough day. Rough day. That's why they call it fishing though. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you all on the next one.